When you respond to the call, he's looking for your humility. God opposes the proud, it says in James 4:6b, but gives grace to the humble. So when he calls you to a task, listen, it will overwhelm you. It will humble you. It will weigh you down. And it's going to take more than you have. When God calls, let it humble you, but know that he is with you. When God calls, let it humble you, but know that he is with you. Exodus 3:11-12, but Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the children of Israel out of Egypt? He said, but I will be with you, and this shall be the sign for you that I've sent you. When you've brought the people out of Egypt, you shall serve God on this mountain. Notice how this call overwhelms Moses. Who am I? Who am I? He said, here I am, but he also asked, who am I? It humbled him. It weighed upon him. See, humility is a quality that stands in contrast to pride or arrogance. It means to be lowly. Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh? Did you pick the right guy? Listen to H.D. Spence in his commentary on Exodus. He uses the Old King's English at times, so bear with me. A great change had come over Moses. 40 years earlier, he had been forward to offer himself as a deliverer. He went out to his brethren and slew one of their oppressors and supposed, and here he's quoting Acts 7:25, supposed his brethren would have understood how that God by his hand would deliver them. But they understood not. Again, quoting a sermon in Acts, like this is what Moses was putting himself forth to do that. They declined to accept him for leader. They reproached him with setting himself up to be a ruler and a judge over them. And now, taught by this lesson and sobered by 40 years of inaction, he's become timid and distrustful of himself and shrinks from putting himself forward. Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh? What weight can I, a foreigner, 40 years in exile, with the manners of a rough shepherd, expect to have with the mighty monarch of all of Egypt, the son of Ramses the Great, the inheritor of his power and his glories? Spence continues, and again, who am I that I should bring forth the children of Israel? What weight can I expect to have with my countrymen who will have forgotten me, whom, moreover, I could not influence when I was in my full vigor, who then refused my guidance and forced me to quit them? True diffidence speaks in the words used. There is no rising of insincerity in them. Moses was now as distrustful of himself as in his former days he had been confident. And when he had become fit to be a deliverer, ceased to think himself fit. Friend, listen, here's what God's looking for. He's looking for your humility. He's looking for your humility. When you respond to the call, he's looking for your humility. God opposes the proud, it says in James 4:6b, but gives grace to the humble. So when he calls you to a task, listen, it will overwhelm you. It will humble you. It will weigh you down. And it's going to take more than you have. I'll show you a post from a friend of mine. Jonathan Smith and I went to Houston Baptist University together. He now works at the Baptist General Convention, Texas Baptist, in their church growth section. This is on his Facebook a few days ago. It says, he said, 10 years ago, me reminding today me, and maybe reminding you too. In his 10-year ago post, he says, there is no biblical evidence of God calling someone to something easy. I saw that as I'm scrolling Facebook, and I'm like, ooh, that'll preach right there. There is no biblical evidence of God calling someone to something easy. Matter of fact, it's going to take more than you have. But I've got good news for you. Notice the promise. It was the promise to Moses. It's the promise to you and to me. Exodus 3:12a. He said, but I will be with you. But I will be with you. What's the great difference maker in walking in God's call? It's not your talent, your ability, your gifts. It's his presence. He is the one that makes it possible. He's the one that brings it to bear. So Spence says, Moses had excused himself on the ground of unfitness. God replies, thou wilt not be unfit, since I will be with thee. I will supply thy deficiencies. I will impart all the qualities thou needest, and this shall be a sign unto thee, my power and faithfulness. This shall assure thee that I am not sending thee upon a fruitless errand. It is determined in my counsels that not only shalt thou succeed and lead the people out, but after that, when thou hast so done, thou and they together shall serve me on this mountain. Now, if you struggle to follow that, it's in the app. The thous and the these. What's God saying to Moses? Hey, buddy, I've got a plan for your life. And you can do this because I will be with you. And just to help you, I'm going to give you a little sliver. We're going to be back here for a second meeting and more. See, throughout the scriptures, God's promise is God's presence. Joshua 1:9, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Isaiah 41:10, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Psalm 23, verse 4, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. How about New Testament, Matthew 28, verse 20, in the Great Commission, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you, and behold, I am with you always to the end of the age. God's promise is God's presence, especially inside of the call. And it is the difference maker. So notice how he says, Moses, we're coming back here. Verse 12, one more time and we'll be done. I have sent you. This will be a sign that I've sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you shall serve God on this mountain. One of the ways God speaks to me is he'll show me just a glimpse down the road. And I'll see. My staff, they don't like it when I leave town because I come back, I've seen something. Oh man, he just saw something. And he leads me with vision. I'll see a picture of a preferred future. And I'll say, how do we get there, guys? How do we move to that place? How do we go there? This is what God is saying now. This is the next place. And that's what God's doing here. Moses, here's a sign for you. Here's a vision for you. We're going to be right back here, and they're going to be with you. Moses, do you see it? What picture? What preferred future? And you know it's God because you weren't thinking about it. No, I wasn't even thinking about it. He just showed me. What does God want? Your humble availability. Some of you, he's calling you into a next season. It has to do with your children. Some of you, it's something in the marketplace. Others, it's ministry. I don't know. But he wants our humble availability. And he'll use your story. He'll use your struggles. He'll use the mess that happened to you or that is authored by you. He will use the mess to create a message if you bring it to him. Are you available?